Hey, it's Phil Bruce here, and in today's video, I want to get across the simple message that a lot of people tend to forget when it comes to delivering classes, coaching, and just being able to deliver things to a group of people. And that kind of really important thing is make it enjoyable. If you can make it enjoyable, the rest will follow. So why is it important to make things enjoyable? Well, first of all, if you make something enjoyable, you make it enjoyable, people are more likely to want to come back. So if you're doing a coaching session, whether that be sports coaching or whether it be teaching an exercise class or delivering a personal training session, for example, if the people there have enjoyed it, if they've had a good time, if they have found it beneficial to them and they come off with a smile, they are more likely to come back. They'll want to do it again, or they're more likely to want to do it again. They'll get positive and good memories from it. You'll get positive and good feedback as well from them in regards to it. And they are more open, if they enjoy it, more open to different ideas that you may have, different concepts. So, for example, if we are talking on a group exercise kind of spectrum and scope, if they have enjoyed your session, it could be a spin class, for example, or Pilates class. If they've enjoyed it, they found it fun, you're more likely to get them back again. They're more likely and more open to doing different exercises with you. So, for example, if they've been nervous about in a spin class doing high resistance work on the bikes, you turn the resistance up. Or in Pilates, they've been nervous about doing exercises for their back strengthening exercises. But if they've enjoyed what you've been able to do and they've managed what you've been able to do, they will be more open and receptive to taking part in those activities that they weren't sure about doing before, or they lacked the confidence of before. It'll actually help to improve their confidence and increase their confidence too, which that is such a rewarding feeling as a coach and instructor. If you are able to help people to become more confident in being able to do things and being able to feel like they're able to achieve things from your session, your class, your delivery, that is such a booster, not just to them, but to you as well. You've been able to help people get over barriers. You've been able to help people to do things that they didn't think they would be able to do before. Now, another benefit of people enjoying your workout, your class, your coaching is word of mouth and references. So let's go down the football route, for example. If you are trying to sign players, or you've got players that you want to keep on board, and you make your sessions fun, you make even match day fun, regardless of results. If you make it fun and enjoyable, the players that you've got will naturally respect you more. They'll want to play for the club and they'll want to play for you as a coach or a manager more. And if they've got a friend or a couple of friends that might be looking for a club, they're not enjoying it where they are, or they're not with a team, and they've got positive reinforcement and memories of you, they're more likely to refer them your way. So you could end up with an extra player or extra players, or it could be the same with staff. If there's staff that want to get involved because they see that people are enjoying it, you have got more chance of getting them on board. Flip that onto an exercise class kind of scheme, or personal training kind of scheme, or whatever you're delivering. If people are coming to classes and they enjoy it, and they have got mates outside of it, or family members, or people they know that are looking to join a class or want to get into a class, but they're not sure where to go. If someone's enjoyed your class, they've got more chance of coming to yours as well. So they'll get referred. They'll get kind of, people go, oh, I've enjoyed going to such and such's class. Why don't you give it a go as well? And if they've got positive memories and positive feedback to give, that may help to bring and attract other people then, which increases the numbers that you get, which could increase sales, it could increase relationships, your numbers that you've got, and put you at a bigger strength and depth as well. And another big reason to make things enjoyable, to want to make things enjoyable, is the fact that you are helping people in their lives. And it's such a rewarding factor as well. When you see that you have helped somebody to achieve something, and you have seen that you helped them in their life, it could be losing weight, it could be improving technically, skill-wise, it could be As I say, it could be helping their lifestyle, it could be getting them to be fitter, faster, sharper, it could be to lose weight, it could be loads of different things, bulk up with strength, and you've been a part of doing that because they've enjoyed being with you. That is so rewarding. And you can use that as a reference as well. So if somebody is happy for you to give you a reference about those things that they've improved at, that becomes then a strength for you. So, for example, if somebody has changed their lifestyle, lost weight or gained strength or whatever, and they write that down in being a reference and say, I know, for example, Phil's helped me to achieve X, Y, and Z. I'd highly recommend Phil, blah, 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 blah. You can then put that out for your work and say, such and such is recommending me. Here is a real life situational case. Could be the same with football as well. If you're trying to build a club up, or you're trying to help to build things up, and you can get out there that people that you've worked with, it could be people in your team now, or it could be people that have ended up playing at a higher level because you've helped develop them, and you could get a reference point and say, again, Phil's helped to coach me with this. Nowadays, I'm playing for X, Y, Z, or nowadays I feel better at this club. And it's a reference point. It is a point to help them to advertise and build yourself up. And I think, if I'm honest, what a lot of coaches, or what a lot of instructors, what a lot of trainers do, or leaders, teachers, that focused on the teaching points, the technical aspects, being the best that they can be and how they deliver and getting the information across, which, again, I totally understand and I totally appreciate. I think it's brilliant. But they tend to forget the basics of getting people enjoying it. They think my class needs to involve this, 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 and this. It needs to make sure we've got all the technique. It needs to make sure we've got all the teaching points, the safety aspects, or within coaching. Right, I've reached my topic today. I've tried to do this, so I know I've given the players the information that I want to give. But a lot of the time, you can tend to forget the simple part of enjoying it. And yes, you might have given them all that information, but if you've not focused on them enjoying it, and they haven't enjoyed it, or hasn't been the best experience for them, they might not want to come back. Or they might get a negative kind of, or a more negative kind of understanding of you, or, you know, that kind of connection with you. So they might think, oh, if Phil's teaching this or coaching this and I've not enjoyed it, then in honesty, I'm not as likely to want to come back and do it again. Whilst if you can build that positive rapport and that positive memory and the positive experience, they are more likely to want to do it and to go again and to build on and to recommend other people. So I just want to get this video out there today just to show the importance of getting people to enjoy things, to create as many opportunities to make it as enjoyable as possible. And just by doing that, and sometimes not worrying about the quality or the technique, you know, it doesn't have to be 100%, doesn't have to be perfect. But if you're really focused on getting the enjoyable aspect out of it and making it fun, enjoyable, and all those kind of things, that could actually play even more of a factor, and that could make your session or what you're doing even more successful than if you're just focusing on making it the best technical session possible. So I hope you found that useful. I hope you can start to see and understand why it's so important to make things, or try and make things, enjoyable and fun for others. I do love doing these videos. I love being able to try and help in whatever way I can, whilst making it fun and relatable to you. And if there's anything you want me to include, or anything you want me to put in, anything you want me to change, please let me know. I'm open, I'm receptive to that, and I love hearing from you, and I love hearing your comments, your messages through other social media platforms as well. Hope you're having a great start to your week. Hope you're having a great week so far. And until I create the next video and upload it up on here, have a good one. Take care. Sending all of my love to you, and I look forward to seeing you then. So until then, bye for now.